Hello friends. Welcome to my channel Anime Zone Sensei. In this video, I will show you top 10 action anime. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are, then please like this video and subscribe my channel. Let's start the video after intro. Number 10. Black Bullet. In the year 2021, a parasitic virus known as Gastria infects humans and turns them into monsters. What is left of mankind now lives within the monolith walls that are made of uranium, the only material that can hurt Gastria. To counter the threat that the Gastria pose, cursed female children whose bodies contain trace amounts of the virus which grant them superhuman abilities, officially called initiators by the Tendo Civil Security, are given partners called promoters, people who work to guide and protect the young initiators. These teams of 2 are sent out on missions to fight the monsters created by the Gastria virus and keep them at bay. Black Bullet revolves around the team of Enju Hara, an initiator, and Satomi Rintaro, a promoter, as they go on missions to fight the growing threat of Gastria in their hometown of Tokyo. Number 9. Dororo. The greedy samurai Lord Daigo Kagemitsu's land is dying, and he would do anything for power, even renounce Buddha, and make a pact with demons. His prayers are answered by 12 demons who grant him the power he desires by aiding his prefecture's growth, but at a price. When Kagemitsu's first son is born, the boy has no limbs, no nose, no eyes, no ears, nor even skin, yet still, he lives. This child is disposed of in a river and forgotten. But as luck would have it, he is saved by a medicine man who provides him with prosthetics and weapons, allowing for him to survive and fend for himself. The boy lives and grows, and although he cannot see, hear, or feel anything, he must defeat the demons that took him as sacrifice. With the death of each one, he regains a part of himself that is rightfully his. For many years he wanders alone, until one day an orphan boy, Dororo, befriends him. The unlikely pair of castaways now fight for their survival and humanity in an unforgiving, demon-infested world. Number 8. Fate/Zero. With the promise of granting any wish, the omnipotent Holy Grail triggered 3 wars in the past, each too cruel and fierce to leave a victor. In spite of that, the wealthy Einsborn family is confident that the 4th Holy Grail War will be different, namely, with a vessel of the Holy Grail now in their grasp. Solely for this reason, the much-hated Magus killer Kiritsugu Amiya is hired by the Einsborns, with marriage to their only daughter Irisveal as binding contract. Kiritsugu now stands at the center of a cutthroat game of survival, facing off against 6 other participants, each armed with an ancient familiar and fueled by unique desires and ideals. Accompanied by his own familiar. Saber, the notorious mercenary, soon finds his greatest opponent in Kirai Kotomine, a priest who seeks salvation from the emptiness within himself in pursuit of Kiritsugu. Based on the light novel written by Gen Urabuchi, Fate/Zero depicts the events of the 4th Holy Grail War 10 years prior to Fate/Stay Night. Witness a battle royale in which no one is guaranteed to survive. Number 7. Psychopaths. Justice and the enforcement of it has changed. In the 22nd century, Japan enforces the Sibyl system, an objective means of determining the threat level of each citizen by examining their mental state for signs of criminal intent, known as their psychopaths. Inspectors uphold the law by subjugating, often with lethal force, anyone harboring the slightest ill will. Alongside them are enforcers, jaded inspectors that have become latent criminals, granted relative freedom in exchange for carrying out the inspector's dirty work. Into this world steps Akane Tsunemori, a young woman with an honest desire to uphold justice. However, as she works alongside veteran enforcer Shinya Kogami, she soon learns that the Sibyl system's judgments are not as perfect as her fellow inspectors assume. With everything she has known turned on its head, Akane wrestles with the question of what justice truly is, and whether it can be upheld through the use of a system that may already be corrupt. Number 6. Kill La Kill. After the murder of her father, Ryuko Matoi has been wandering the land in search of his killer. Following her only lead the missing half of his invention, the scissor blade, she arrives at the prestigious Hanuji Academy, a high school unlike any other. The academy is ruled by the imposing and cold-hearted student council president Satsuki Kiryu, and alongside her powerful underlings, the Elite Four. In the school's brutally competitive hierarchy, Satsuki bestows upon those at the top special clothes called Goku uniforms, which grant the wearer unique superhuman abilities. Thoroughly beaten in a fight against one of the students in uniform, Ryuko retreats to her raised home, where she stumbles across Senketsu, a rare and sentient kamui, or god clothes. After coming into contact with Ryuko's blood, Senketsu awakens, latching onto her and providing her with immense power. Now, armed with Senketsu and the scissor blade, Ryuko makes a stand against the Elite Four, hoping to reach Satsuki and uncover the culprit behind her father's murder once and for all. Number 5. Assassination Classroom. When a mysterious creature chops the moon down to a permanent crescent, the students of Class 3E of Kunijigakaka Middle School find themselves confronted with an enormous task: assassinate the creature responsible for the disaster before Earth suffers a similar fate. However, the monster, dubbed Koro-sensei, the indestructible teacher, is able to fly at speeds of up to Mach 20, which he demonstrates freely, leaving any attempt to subdue him in his extraterrestrial dust. Furthermore, the misfits of 3E soon find that the strange, tentacled beast is more than just indomitable. He is the best teacher they have ever had. Adapted from the humorous hit manga by Yusei Matsui, and Satsu Kushitsu tells the story of these junior high pupils as they polish their assassination skills and grow in order to stand strong against the oppressive school system, their own life problems, and one day, Koro-sensei. Number 4. Blue Exorcist. Humans and demons are two sides of the same coin, as are Asaya and Gehenna, their respective worlds. The only way to travel between the realms is by the means of possession, like in ghost stories. However, Satan, the ruler of Gehenna, cannot find a suitable host to possess and therefore remains imprisoned in his world. In a desperate attempt to conquer Asaya, he sends his son instead, intending for him to eventually grow into a vessel capable of possession by the Demon King. Ao no Exorcist follows Rin Okumura, who appears to be an ordinary, somewhat troublesome teenager that is, until one day he is ambushed by demons. His world turns upside down when he discovers that he is in fact the very son of Satan, and that his demon father wishes for him to return so they can conquer Asaya together. Not wanting to join the king of Gehenna, Rin decides to begin training to become an exorcist, so that he can fight to defend Asaya alongside his brother Yukio. Number 3. Akame ga Kill. Night Raid is the covert assassination branch of the Revolutionary Army, an uprising assembled to overthrow Prime Minister Honest, whose avarice and greed for power has led him to take advantage of the child emperor's inexperience. Without a strong and benevolent leader, the rest of the nation is left to drown in poverty, strife, and ruin. Though the Night Raid members are all experienced killers, they understand that taking lives is far from commendable, and that they will likely face retribution as they mercilessly eliminate anyone who stands in the revolution's way. This merry band of assassins' newest member is Tatsumi, a naive boy from a remote village who had embarked on a journey to help his impoverished hometown, and was won over by not only Night Raid's ideals, but also their resolve. Akame ga Kill follows Tatsumi as he fights the Empire and comes face to face with powerful weapons, enemy assassins, challenges to his own morals and values, and ultimately, what it truly means to be an assassin with a cause. Number 2. Angel Beats. Otanashi awakens only to learn he is dead. A rifle-toting girl named Yuri explains that they are in the afterlife, and Otanashi realizes the only thing he can remember about himself is his name. Yuri tells him that she leads the Shinda Sekai Sensen, afterlife battlefront, and wages war against a girl named Tenchi. Unable to believe Yuri's claims that Tenchi is evil, Otanashi attempts to speak with her, but the encounter doesn't go as he intended. Otanashi decides to join the SSS and battle Tenchi, but he finds himself oddly drawn to her. While trying to regain his memories and understand Tenchi, he gradually unravels the mysteries of the afterlife. Number 1. Noragami. In times of need, if you look in the right place, you just may see a strange telephone number scrawled in red. If you call this number, you will hear a young man introduce himself as the Yato god. Yato is a minor deity and a self-proclaimed delivery god who dreams of having millions of worshippers. Without a single shrine dedicated to his name, however, his goals are far from being realized. He spends his days doing odd jobs for 5 yen apiece, until his weapon partner becomes fed up with her useless master and deserts him. Just as things seem to be looking grim for the god, his fortune changes when a middle school girl, Hiyori Iki, supposedly saves Yato from a car accident, taking the hit for him. Remarkably, she survives, but the event has caused her soul to become loose and hence able to leave her body. Hiyori demands that Yato return her to normal, but upon learning that he needs a new partner to do so, reluctantly agrees to help him find one. And with Hiyori's help, Yato's luck may finally be turning around.